We allowed them way too much space. Way too much space. They had 2-3 one-on-ones, and if it hadn't been for Bernd Leno, our keeper, my man of the match, we could have lost that match so easily. They just didn't play with any sense of fluidity, no energy, high energy. Why do we continue to be a second half team? I mean, even in the second half we were poor. Where was the passion that we played against Liverpool and fought with everything that we have? Anyway, we had to settle for a draw. We were very lucky. I want you guys to have a lovely rest of the week. And on we move after the international break. International break coming at the right time as we need to regroup and find new tactics.
But we need to get going starting from minute 1, especially at the Emirates at home. And I'm going to be honest here, the crowd is not helping at all. You guys were a library today. I know that it's frustrating when we're not attacking, but we need to help the players out. Arsenal, for the first 10 minutes at least, needs to be as loud as if we were winning by 10. Also, the second thing is, at home, Emery, I don't think he's been as tactical as people are making it out to be. At home, we should be more attacking. Play 4-4-2 sometimes, especially against teams that are sitting back, or 4-2-1-3 or 4-3-1-2, with 2 strikers up front from the beginning. And I think we need to be much more attacking, especially at home, because if we keep playing 4-2-3-1, it's just not gonna happen for us. Not against teams that are sitting back.
Another day on the galley that and Little J, and right now Arsenal versus what? Wolverhampton? Who are going to win, Jay?
Arsenal.
Yeah, oh, you better know. Match time. Arsenal. And galley.
Yes, people. We didn't win, but we didn't lose. You know what I mean? Yeah, we never played so good in that first half. You know what I mean? Second half. And from the season started that we are going to win. But Arsenal, pull up with socks. You know what I mean? We could play 90 minutes with a good bad game. Speed it up. But big up yourself, no matter what anybody wants to say. Who are the best team in the world?
Arsenal.
To every boy, young girl.
Arsenal.
Who are the nicest fans?
Arsenal.
To the Vija 1-1.
Arsenal.
Yeah, ne? No.
Yeah,
So big up everybody and everything going on, you know what I mean? Arsenal to the world! Arsenal, they say! And big up every one of the fans them who put in them video, but what? AFTV, you know?
Gunners, 4 tied of our last 6 games. I'm very positive about it. I think that's a shame. Wolves, decent side, threatening us. Dangerous team. The first 15 minutes they were like creating chances. Arsenal, lack of discipline, lack of ideas, lack of communication. That explains Wolves' goal. I don't know what Kolasinac and Xhaka were doing there. I feel like Kolasinac was actually very poor. Even though I don't think we have great performances of any of our players, there's just one that we have to mention, that is Bernd Leno. Oh, vital saves in the first half. After their goal, a 2-0 would have been catastrophic. Second half, a counter-attack, he also saved it very well. I feel like we finally have a keeper that actually gives you some security.
Playing a so-called clean Arsenal sometimes doesn't cut it. Because we get exposed, we need to learn how to play a bit more in a rugged kind of manner against these teams that are very physical in nature. Yeah, so Chiba guy, this Edward, you guys have a good time. I also want to send my shout outs to Welbeck. I hope you can recover soon. Bye Ghana family.
Just gotta tell you before I say anything, that Remembrance Day ceremony before the game today was so beautiful. My God, you guys do so many things better than us. It's Veterans Day here. My wife isn't even off from work, but at least I can get a mattress half off. If I get monotone on you, I apologize. Yesterday morning, I had to take my 17-year-old daughter to some concert for something called water parks, and it was 24 hours of awful because I had to drive her to New Jersey.
I'm in the middle of a parking lot in bumfuck New Jersey,
Now, if I wanted one less kid, I would just go to my hotel room now because she's all by herself. I am completely shot and feel like shits. It's a draw. I'm not going to make any excuses. Aubameyang didn't even touch the ball for the first 20 minutes, but I have so much confidence in Unai Emery, I thought he would just figure shit out. He's like fucking MacGyver. But this time he couldn't polish this fucking turd, and we were lucky to get a draw. Leno, man of the fucking match. So we go into the fucking international break. You guys are probably all excited. Wayne Rooney's last appearance, and you know, hats off to you guys, giving him his last appearance against an easy win against my country. And one other thing, hats off to Charlie Austin for going off on VAR. Nobody fucking talks about it! You guys are like dogs on opposite sides of the fence, just barking at each other when VAR could fucking solve the problem. See you after the shitty international.
Hang on to. That mistake by Xhaka was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. That was the whole Xhaka. Why would you play a dummy in such an area of the pitch? That was quite destructive, mate. What are we doing? Even though he had an excellent game after that, but that was a bad mistake, and it gave Wolves something to hold on to. They defended very well. I really like Conor Cody. I believe he's a very disciplined defender, and Bonnie is very strong. They didn't give Laka and Oba any space, but even those guys didn't move as good as they should. But well done for coming back. We still showed a lot of commitment, a lot of resilience. We never gave up.
It wasn't a great performance, but we got live. I have to send a shout out to Bird Leno because he kept us in the game. He really did keep us in the game, and I'm grateful for him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's better than Czech or anything like that or whatever. It's not about keepers. It's about in that game he kept us in the game because we were getting sliced apart a lot. There was a lot of sideways football. There was no pace on the break. When we were breaking away, we didn't have that real cutting edge pace. I was watching Liverpool versus Fulham today. Fulham scored, got their goal disallowed. At least 50 seconds later, Liverpool back down the other end and they go 1-0 up. We lack pace. We need a winger. There wasn't a lot of urgency today. Only when it got to like the last 20 minutes we started really pushing, but there's no real urgency in the game. But I'm grateful for Emery's substitutions when Guendouzi came on. He was driving with the ball more, carrying it more. Mickey came on, he got the goal. Fluke or not, he got the goal. We got lucky. We got really lucky. And even when you see Aubameyang and Ramsey missing those chances, it's like, this isn't going to be our day, is it?
Xhaka again has his moments with free kicks. You know, has his good moments, but mistake again on the goal. So, Rob Holding, I like Rob Holding. He reminds me of John Stones a little bit. Torreira played well. Leno played very well. Leno kept us in it. Emery again with the right changes with Ramsey and Mkhitaryan. Assist goal. Oba should have finished a chance, and not bad, but we gotta go for the 3 points.
And Xhaka has been dire. He committed a crime on the pitch, giving that sloppy pass away, giving it to Carvalho, if that's his name, the goal. And Wolves really gave us a hard time in that match. So, negatively, we still lose in the first half, but somehow get it back in the second half. And I'm hoping we can get a result in the next game, so it can put a smile on our faces. But for now, we're still unbeaten. We can carry on like that. You go, Gunners.
Yeah, what a sluggish game today. Wolves just, they just wouldn't give up. Ozil didn't perform. Iwobi, I don't know, he acts slow maybe from the midweek game. But Wolves, they're fighting. But, we didn't lose. We got a point. But you could see the difference when Ramsey and Mkhitaryan came on. It was just a little bit of juice. It was just too late, but at least we got the goal. At least we're undefeated going into the international break. I like when the two strikers play up front. However, maybe it's best how we were doing at the start of the season. Have one come off the bench to give a little energy when the defenders of the other team is slow and tired. Have Aubameyang come off, but I still want them to work together starting the game. But you know what? It is what it is. We're 4 points away from third. You know, let's take what we can from this. You know, still love my Arsenal. See the improvement coming. But maybe Ozil need to be benched and Mkhitaryan start. Fight for their place. Torreira still man of the match. You know what I mean? Leno right behind him. A bunch of saves. But you know, guns out Arsenal. Christopher from Texas.
Hello Arsenal fans worldwide. Well, all things will come to an end, but Arsenal's unbeaten run stretches to 16 matches. The team showed a lot of fight to get the goal needed. I really expected a win though today, and a lot of fans have been expecting a win. But just know that we have been picking up points that maybe we didn't deserve to get in the early part of the campaign. We're going to be now fighting Tottenham and Manchester United in these next few games. This international break coming up is very important. We need to regroup, and really those games against Manchester United and Tottenham, the scum, will decide our season. I'm really hoping that we can beat them to fourth place. It does look like Liverpool and Manchester City will be fighting it out for the title, and we will be fighting Chelsea, Tottenham, and maybe Manchester United for third or fourth place.
See, as an Arsenal fan, we have been getting a lot of sticks for a lot of things. And when we're doing good, we don't hear anything about from the media. But when we're doing bad, a lot of criticism. But anyway, we'll go on Arsenal Fan TV. Big up on yourself, you know. Robbie. Anyway, what I've realized this season from my side is that matches that we normally would have lost, you know, this season we not lose them. If we can't win them, we draw them. And that's the good thing about my side this season. Because last season, these matches like our Wolves now, we would roll over and die. Against Liverpool, roll over and die. Even against Chelsea, we showed a fight we haven't showed in years. That's the side I want. If we lose, going on fighting. So in spite of all the negativity people might find and say about Arsenal, the season is a different Arsenal I'm seeing as a fan. So big up the coach, Emery, Army, bless it.
And we need to find a way to start playing early. We paid the cost for a late start, for a slow start, for a lazy start kind of thing. So I wish next time we should, you know, start a little bit sharp and fast. And it does, we don't have, I mean, Emery has to find a way, because he doesn't have to wait until the team talk, the halftime team talk to get the team going. Obviously, Xhaka does what Xhaka does, but let's not point him out. He has been doing all right. And, you know, big up Torreira and Aubameyang and Leno, who has saved us and kept us in the game. And a fortunate goal in the end was all right, was enough for a draw. But let's hope for the best next time.